Hit the music. Now, here's the thing. Underrated, we talk about how we put our feet up. This is also Connor's time to shine.
Yeah, exactly. He has to pick the right question.
Yeah. Like, what if the question sucked?
Yeah, this is where Connor and I earn our money.
That's a trend sometimes.
Hey, I'm a shine sharer. I'm happy to share this segment with Andrew.
All right, what do we got?
All right, this first question here. What do the Eagles need to do as a game plan against zone defenses? Because they struggle against them this year.
Yeah, I think they need to start taking what the defense is giving them and utilize running backs in the passing game. I think they need to use Dallas Goedert more over the middle. A lot of their throws, I look at Devontae Smith, for example, are outside the numbers. You have to be able to not be as conservative, or I should say not be as restricted and take what defenses are giving you and utilize some of your playmakers there to kind of keep the offense on schedule.
Now, my question off of that, is that game plan or is that hurt?
A little bit of both, and I know that's a cop out, but it's never just one. I don't assign blame.
There's a reason why I asked that question, because yesterday I asked a question for audience. Do you guys realize that he's not playing great? I'm not saying bad, not saying trade him.
He's not playing well at all.
It's Hurts, it's the offensive line, it's Kevin Patullo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors here, and they have to come together to head this in the right direction.
All right, what else?
Our apologies to one of our texters. They asked the exact question you just asked about whether or not it's Jalen or the coaching, but we'll move on to this one.
You know what that means? That guy can have my job.
Okay, I'll let him know. I'll text him back.
But to expand on that, it's never just one person or one facet of the offense that's not going well. But this does, a lot of this needs to be shouldered by Kevin Patullo, right? I mean, there's getting the plays in on time. The Eagles they still leave a lot to be desired in getting to the line of scrimmage in a timely manner. There's sequencing. Play calling is an art, and he's sort of still finding his way. But when you hear someone like Lane Johnson mention predictability, when Lane Johnson speaks, it's best to pay attention.
John from McCungy checks in, says the guys this morning have been talking about boiling point, and I'm there with the offensive coordinator. When do the training wheels come off for Kevin Patullo, or have they already?
I figured there'd be a lot of Kevin Patullo questions. Look, he needs to be better. But I think this team has built up enough equity to see what they're able to do with a few more days to get this game plan together against the Vikings. That game against the Giants, that could be the wake-up call that they needed. And when you hear a prominent figure like Lane Johnson talk about predictability, it almost implores you to make some drastic changes. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they do against the Vikings and then make a better assessment.
There's been enough subtle commentary from Mailata, from Lane Johnson and everything that I think
Jalen, AJ.
There has to be hopefully there's some results.
Mini bye. What we got?
Miguel from Westchester asks, outside of health with the offensive line, what is the number one most concerning thing about their performance so far?
It's in the running game, but this all is derived from the health, or I should say lack thereof, because we talk a lot about Saquon Barkley going into this season and how touching the ball 482 times is going to impact him, that wear and tear. But I don't think enough was made about the offensive line and how the style of football that they played last season has an impact on them as well. And once they're able to get a little bit healthier, I think you're going to see the offense be a little bit more cohesive and rhythmic.
Oh, wait, these have been great questions.
I like really good questions.
Our audience is the best. I love you guys.
Really I appreciate these questions.
And they know who they're asking. They know that it's football guy answering.
This is insightful commentary you got to hear.
What else we got?
Now, I think this is Salciunas sneaking in on the text line because he asked this question yesterday.
They bring back Chauncey Gardner-Johnson?
I thought they were asking about Nautica Competition Cologne. I was like, yeah, I used to have that. I'm trying to find it. What do you got?
Is it CJGJ?
Jay from Alabama asks, Andrew, every time Chauncey Gardner-Johnson has been on this team, we've gone to the Super Bowl. I know he's got his issues, but why in the world wouldn't they sign him?
No, I think the Eagles are fine. I don't know that you want to bring in someone who's bounced around. The Eagles know what he's about. He's a good player. He's a playmaker. He can take the football away. But they have a young player in Drew Makuba who they drafted in the second round. I think it would be malpractice to bring in someone like Gardner-Johnson with the expectation to start, and then now all of a sudden Drew Makuba is taking a back seat, and it's impacting his development. Secondly, I don't know that you want to bring in someone who can be that volatile to a team like this that they're really focused on getting on the same page. That's been their messaging, and they're trying to head this forward. A loss or two, and maybe he's not happy with his role, and then all of a sudden you have a whole nother set of issues that would be something that you'd be willingly taking on. I don't think they need to do that.
I was led to believe that if it was ever put to a vote, he wouldn't carry the vote to be back.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I just
for a
compare
multitude
him to
of reasons.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck. It's just they just keep on getting back together again.
Yeah, but a third time would be unprecedented.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck, third time.
Yeah, that's healthy.
I don't know.
Love is love, baby.
See, I don't know about the tabloid stuff.
Love is love. What else we got?
All right, this question from one of the fine folks down in Florida. If Quinion misses this game, should we have Cooper DeJean shadowing Justin Jefferson? Is that something Vic would ever consider?
Vic has always been reluctant. He's poured cold water on that because he prefers to have Cooper DeJean there at nickel for a lot of the responsibilities that he's able to share. But in a situation like this, when you're talking about that kind of receiving core, they're really deep too, by the way. They have Jalen Naylor, Adam Thielen is a backup there, Ty Felton.
Who, by the way, had his way with DeJean last year.
Yeah, and Ty Felton, who was drafted in the third round out of Maryland. I was big on him coming out of the draft, just one catch this year. But because of that, I think you have to put your best players out there. Cooper DeJean on the outside, Adoree Jackson at corner. And again, this is all if Quinion Mitchell doesn't play.
Right.
And then maybe you look at either Parry Nickerson or Mac McWilliams at nickel and kind of go from there. But I think that would give you the best chance to really line up and be competitive.
All right. Probably the most important question of them all. What do we got?
Absolutely. We're inclusive here in this segment. And, Andrew, you're a man who's wise in the ways of the world. One texter wants to know what your favorite pizza is.
Favorite pizza, like topping?
I guess favorite kind of pizza.
My favorite kind of pizza.
Just traditional pepperoni pizza. And I am a very big pizza guy. And
what kind of pepperoni? Do you like the
give me a
flat?
cup.
Do you like the cups?
I like the
the
cups.
cups, or do you like the flat?
I had the cup pepperoni pizza last night from Chickies and Pete's, and it was
Is that
tremendous.
right?
Now, my favorite pizza area is New Haven, Connecticut.
It's fantastic.
Frank Pepe's, or you
Pepe's.
go to Sally's. Every time I'm up that way, I have to
so
go there,
good.
and I think right now Sally's is at the top of my list.
It was
You're
so
smart,
good.
man.
I tried it for the first time this summer. It was tremendous. Hey, guys. Andrew Salciunas, host of Kincade and Salciunas. Just want to thank you for checking out all of our great videos that we have on our YouTube channel every single day. Make sure, if you can, please like and subscribe and check out all the videos that we have on our YouTube channel, whether it's for us, Kincade and Salciunas, of course, our midday show, as well as Unfiltered with Bill and Ricky.